Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. My name is Gregg Prescott from In5D.com. I'm joined by the beautiful, the lovely, the vivacious, the amazing Alison Janes. Hi, Allie.
Hi, darling.
So it'd be just kind of cool if people could see us hanging out and just chatting and talking for a little while. And this is what we're doing right now. We're just hanging out with each other and several thousand people on YouTube.
It's not really that many, is it? No, it's not really that many.
Oh, there's one other person watching, so.
That's okay then. I can cope with that. I can cope with that.
Yeah, we have one person that really wants to watch us, and that's it. So
Okay.
it's a very intimate chat, private and intimate chat with Alison Janes.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
So did you enjoy doing your readings today?
That was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I think everyone had a great time doing that. I can't speak for all the other. What happened? Allie had this class. Well, you could explain the class.
I did. It was an angel card and oracle card workshop today, and it was good. So we kind of went through all the different decks that you can have, like from animal cards, like power animal cards, to there's just so many colors, chakras, all of that. And then we split everybody into different groups. And of course, I can't see them. I can pop into the rooms because you can do break rooms in the Zoom thing. So they're all in the individual groups. And as I'm popping in there, there's hysterical laughter. So I'm popping in and then out again. But you guys, I think you was with Jenny and Cheryl. Who else was you with? I've got it written down. So yours was group 3, wasn't it? Yeah, so Cheryl, Jenny, Stella.
Yes.
Stella was there with you. And Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It was good. But you got some good readings in there. So, and you was winding them up. What was you doing? He was winding them up, picking cards out and pretending it was a really, really bad card.
Yes. What would happen is
he did an impression. It's like, this is what you don't do when you're doing readings for something.
Yeah. For example, I was doing a past, future, and present reading. And I got to the future card and I pulled it up. I'm like, oh, it's burning my fingers. Just to loosen things up. That's not something you want to do in a reading. No,
it doesn't go well.
No, but when you're in groups like this, just to loosen things up, and because when you're doing these groups, you're doing readings for other people, and you're testing out your own abilities. So you want to loosen things up, and if that helps, which I think it did, so be it. And that's what it was. So
yeah. I've had some really lovely feedback comments just about how much confidence it's given people. Mm-hmm. The tarot is kind of it's a heavy going because you've got 78 cards to learn, whereas the angel cards, oracle cards, it's what you see at the time. It's very different, but you're basically having to use your clairvoyant energy, intuition. Whereas tarot, you've got to think to yourself, what does that card mean with that? What, is it a cup, a pentacle? What you laughing at?
Stella on YouTube is saying, don't you guys ever take a break?
This isn't a job though, is it?
No, it's not.
This is us hanging out.
Just hanging out.
What we do every night.
Stella, don't you ever write articles for In5D? Get writing. What are you doing? What are you doing on here? You're supposed to be writing that article, remember? That's funny.
She's going to be bullied into doing it, poor love.
Well, on her readings, because she was part of my group, it kept coming up over and over and over again. That's what she's supposed to be doing. She's got that book that she's going to be writing, and I think her writing articles as well would help her promote the book on top of it. So I think it makes perfect sense.
Can't wait to read it.
Yeah. So
I've got to listen to KD's though. I haven't listened to KD. I'm going to do that when I'm kind of chilling out later. I'm going to do that
later. So here it is, almost 9 o'clock, so, which means it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning. And this is what Allie's going to do later.
This is the truth.
Later, yeah. Before she
I
goes
go to bed about 7 a.m. Something like that.
I've got her on East Coast time here in Florida. So
you go to bed before me.
So yeah, often more.
I bore him. That's why I completely bore the crap out of him. He just can't wait to get rid of me. And you know,
like right now, I feel like going to sleep. Got this overwhelming urge just to take my pillow, just keep talking. That's not true. Yes, see, I got her talking in a Jersey accent too. Yes, did.
I used my mum's. I haven't told her I haven't told her we've got it yet. I used Mum, if you're watching this, I've got your T-shirt, okay, but it's very, very small, so I've put it over a pillow. So I used that last night. I can't remember my dreams still though.
No, you don't remember your dreams anyway.
I don't. I don't.
Which is so ironic.
I do. I want to.
It's ironic that you don't remember your dreams because you came to me in my dream.
I know.
And you couldn't remember that, but I couldn't forget it.
I remember sending when I was awake. I remember sending a signal out there. Mm-hmm. It was a big channeled energy boost. That's what I remember sending that. What
led to that?
Just ready to meet somebody. Of course, you know, after that I didn't want anybody, and then
ago,
right? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Over 10 years. Yeah.
Well, you came to me probably in like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. So I'm guessing it was probably around that time.
I think so. That's what I've worked it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Allie came to me in my dreams, and I don't remember having any conversation with her. I remember her eyes, her nose, and her mouth. That's it. It's the only thing I remember, but I knew that she was my other half. And because I saw her in my dream, I assumed that she didn't incarnate with me. And then for you guys that haven't heard this before, I had a beach meetup with Todd Medina here in Sarasota in January. And so I wanted to make sure that any of his friends on Facebook were also friends with me. So I was going through his friends list and just adding whoever was his friend that had sent me a friend request. And I'm scrolling through, and all of a sudden I see Allison's picture there, and I go, oh my God, she incarnated, she's here. So that's when I sent Allie a friend request in January. And at
the time, I wasn't really adding any men to my list. I was sick and tired of it being like a dating site thing. I was sick of it. Mm-hmm. So I thought, I'm just not going to, no men at all, you know, unless I knew them, of course. But I must have said, I said yes to you. So
because of my stunning looks.
Well, I thought he's too good looking for me, so he won't be interested in me like that anyway.
I was kidding about that.
No, I'm not. You know I'm not.
I know, but it's funny. I see myself as, you know, a dime a dozen, you know, mediocre.
No, yeah. Definitely not.
Well, I do. That's how I see myself. But, you know, I look at you and I see perfection, goddess.
This is what happens, though, isn't it? You know, whatever we see for the other person is what we're seeing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But the other person can't see it.
No. Although you do admit you're vain.
I'm vain, yeah. I don't like me without makeup.
No.
I won't answer the phone.
No.
It'll only be a phone call, and he knows that I've not got my face on if I don't.
I almost got you to put the makeup on me. We're not going to go there. Yeah. I was going to play
No.
guitar or
He was
something.
going to play guitar for me if I came on the camera. I was no, because
No?
I do like that.
So Louise is saying you're reflecting each other, and that's what we do. I have this list of things, commonalities that we share. I stopped writing them down after it got to like 50 some odd, 54, something like that.
Yeah.
It's just there's so many. There's no doubt that Allie's my twin. There's no doubt whatsoever. Some of the strangest things that I would see in myself, she is also the exact same. So
Yeah.
for those who think that, well, my twin's not here, or I'll never find my twin, or maybe my twin's not in the same country. Well, that might be true because I don't know. Allie's across the pond, but she did incarnate, and so what
We'll
was
make
it?
it work. We're just going to live in both places.
Yeah. So what was the point where you finally got it?
I remember we were talking on the phone, and I was walking from room to room, and you said to me, because I was basically, I've always given away loads of free stuff and things like that, and I think you were saying to me, you're trying to convince me that I've had 30 years experience and I should be not necessarily charging more, but I should be thinking of myself in a different way. And I was just thinking, I just love doing what I do. And you said to me, I believe in you. And I remember stopping and looking at him and said, you've said that to me before. And it just clicked. And then a lot of the memories started to come back. Yeah.
I do. I mean, I really do. I believe in you.
I know it shows because you promote me lots.
Yeah, it's easy. That's Psychic Alley 120, psychicalley.net, right?
No. Buy a t-shirt. Buy a t-shirt.
So when we do
your Patreon.
When we go on Sunday nights, and Allie does the weekly tarot predictions, it's funny because I don't like I do make amazing t-shirts, but
you do.
It's much easier for me to promote someone else than myself, because to me I can't ask anyone for help. If I need help, I'll be the first to help others, but I can't ask others for help.
But we're a team now. We're a team, so
yeah.
So I'm going to promote you, and you can do that for me. So we'll swap.
Okay. Yeah. But there's just so many ways that we are. Now you had a vision of us being in the Egyptian times.
I did.
Early Egyptian times.
Yeah.
And Atlantis.
I had several. No, my mum had.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
my mum did.
Yeah.
Of us. Yeah, that was a bit. That was a bit distressing. That one, wasn't it? We were not nice. Nobody wants to look at your past life and think that you wasn't a nice person. But if we're a nice person now, you can't really expect to be that if you've not played the villain in a previous life, or at least been someone's guide whilst they are. But we weren't nice people.
No, I know. I don't remember specifically having a partner at that time, and from what I was shown in my second Atlantis incarnation that I remember, but I knew that I was a scientist in charge of the genetic modification of plants, animals, and insects, and I made some really hideous creations. Now, according to your mother, you and I were together at that point.
Mm.
So that wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me, because you and I have incarnated many, 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 many times. So that wouldn't surprise me. And if what I am here, this is what Ali is, and vice versa. We keep reflecting each other and the beauty and the love. And sometimes, conversely, the nefarious aspects of ourselves that everyone's done and everyone's has. You've all been the best of the best, the worst of the worst. And I know that for myself, I wasn't the best of the best when it came to Atlantis. So,
Yeah. I was a bitch and you was a bastard.
yes, but the horse is yes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny on YouTube, Christina said that she just bought an Earth Element shirt for her husband. And
Oh,
then she saw the Beacon of Light shirt on sale. Yeah, I just put that on sale. So, yeah, thank you.
what's
Thank
the
you.
Beacon of Light one? Is that
It's this, it's the yellow one that has concentric circles going out. So you're just emanating this, you know,
beacon?
kind of like what I was doing when you found me. Because we were trying to figure out, okay, how did this is what's the most impressive thing about Allie is she traveled through dimensions to find me.
Must have done.
Yeah, through the dreams and other higher ethereal realms, she found me. I'm thinking, how did you find me? And it must have been that pulsating energy that I put out, because this was after I had gone through divorce with my second wife, and I swore I will never get married again, but things can change. But I was also putting out that pulsation, like, where are you? Where are you? But then again, I had that dream, and I figured, okay, well, you didn't incarnate with me. And I thought, oh, well, okay, well, I guess you would want, and I would want this for you too. If I didn't incarnate with you, I would want you to find love, to be happy, to be loved.
Yeah.
Because you're coming back to me anyway. It doesn't matter. It's part of the Earth experience.
Yeah.
But I didn't think you were here. I didn't think you were here. But no, you stalked me in my dreams. So
I went, boo.
I'm very grateful that you did stalk me.
So am I.
Yeah, I am, because it's an amazing connection that we have. We've laughed a lot. She helps bring out the inner child in me, and vice versa. We're spontaneous, somewhat rebels, very much, I guess.
Yes.
And we work very well together. We did some work last weekend. Why don't you explain that? Because I've talked enough.
Which part of the work are we talking about?
Where we
astral travel.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we basically, I was just drawn to, it's like we've got to get working, because we've had this message before where it's like we're larking about and we just can't believe that this is actually happening. We're in awe of it, and it's too slushy for words, really. But it's like, if you imagine that you found this after not believing that this was possible, anybody's going to be a little bit like that. So, but it was like my spirit guides were going, enough of that now. Get on and do the job that you're supposed to be doing. So I said, right, we've got to work tonight. So we went on an astral travel, and we went to, and you was picking up first of all where we was going.
Well, you said
Mountain.
we're on the outside. We're looking at the globe, and we're zooming in. And you said you see mountains, and that triggered everything for me. I'm like, it's the Rocky Mountains. It's Denver. We're going below Denver. There's tunnels down there, and we just snowballed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so we caused a bit of havoc down there.
Yeah, we did. And that's, what's going on. There's a massive underground base there. As you guys know, the Denver airport has all this like nasty stuff going on in there. Their murals are horrendous.
Yeah.
But we did some serious work underneath there, and helped demolish a lot of shit that's going on. So
We
Yeah, that
did.
was fun.
I mean, that's the first of many that we've got to do, but
Yeah.
at least we did get started.
Yeah, yeah. There's things that we're going to be doing together that, you know, we're not necessarily going to be telling you every time we do stuff like this, but that's just
No.
one of the instances of some of the things that we need to be doing together, you know, as a.
But this has happened. Todd Medina and his lady, they do that as well. They do a lot of other work, don't they, together? And
Yeah, they
also,
do.
who's the other guy? David Wilcox and his wife.
Elizabeth. Mhm.
Yeah, Elizabeth. So you'll
It's
see.
singular. It's only Wilcox.
Sorry.
Singular, not plural.
He was laughing at me because I said, "Do you like my new bracelet? It's feng shui." And he said, it sounded like Johnny's
Absolutely.
takeaway.
I'll take an egg roll with that feng shui.
I bought you one, and he said it's not too puffy. He would wear it.
I would wear it.
What do you think? Are they too puffy?
I don't care. Yeah, I'd wear that.
But it's for good luck.
I could rock anything. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, he was taking the mickey out of that. It's feng shui. Is that right? Feng shui.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know. What have you noticed when you're wearing that? Do you notice that this arm's like more powerful now, or do you notice that energy?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you supposed to wear it on your projective or receptive hand, or does it make a difference?
I can't find the video that explained it now.
So you have to experiment.
Yeah, so I thought it was my writing hand.
Right.
So I put it that, and I know that you have to have the dragon thing pointed out.
Okay.
But I have ordered lots of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give them away to my friends and family. And then I was going to sell some.
Oh. Our daughter, Stephanie, is asking, do you think...
Hello, Stephanie. She did really well, Stephanie. And I got that message loud and clear, Stephanie. There's teaching. You've got all of that knowledge from what you've been through, spiritual clearances, things like that. You know, there's definitely going to be angel workshops and things I think she's going to do, I think.
She has that signed book from Dr. Masaru Emoto. She saw him live and got a personally signed book from him. How cool is that? You know, a book with his little energy on all over it. He was such a really cool person. With, you know, for you guys that are not familiar with Masaru Emoto, he did this study on how consciousness affects water, how water has consciousness. And so what they did was they had these urns of water and pictures. Yeah. And what the people would do is they would project whatever that picture is into the water, and there would be various different pictures. Now, what he ended up doing was freezing the water cryogenically and slicing it up into very thin slices and putting it under a high-powered microscope. And some of the pictures that you got were just amazing. I'm gonna here.
This is the guy, isn't he? Look at, he's a little laughing Chinese man. He's just so cute. He's not with us anymore, bless him. So this here is love and gratitude. So, but some of them are all mangled up when you say things like you fool and nasty energy, basically stuff that you say nasty. It goes mangled up, but these are all like, that is thank you in Japanese. Let me see if I can find some of the other ones. Gospel music. So music does, Argentine tango actually has two together, which is quite interesting, isn't it?
Takes two to tango, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry is that. I'm sorry.
Now, apparently heavy metal music didn't get a good review on there, but I don't think they played the right music.
Heavy metal.
See, they weren't playing like Van Halen or Guns N' Roses or something. Partial. It makes me feel good. I'll tell you what, if I had put that energy of the heavy metal, the kind of stuff that I like playing and listening to, it would have been a perfected snowflake. If my energy was in that, I'm telling you what, I think that's, yeah.
This is before an earthquake. This is during. And this is after. So.
Stephanie is saying, check out the image of the microwaved food. Do you have that?
Oh, I did have. I'll have to have a look. That's the Beatles music.
Was that with Paul or Fall?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Okay, so
work that out one.
That was with Paul McCartney, not Fall McCartney. Stephanie said that she's on your class. You are going to teach me how to teach.
Yeah.
And that I ordered
good.
Oracle cards. His energy was amazing in person. So humble. Dr. Emoto. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, he's just, his little face is really, really cheeky. Bless him. So this is You Fall in Japanese. This one. That one is You Fall in English. And the bottom one is You Make Me Sick, I Want to Kill You.
So why would there be a difference in languages? Well, doesn't it seem like the pattern would be the same?
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't make sense. Unless it's the vibration of the word, vibrational energy as well.
Yeah, in different cultures, it might have more negativity or less negativity. Yeah. Oh, you're just a fool, you know? That's not as condescending as you effing fool. You know, that could be worse. Or you bastard.
You bastard.
See, she does a great Jersey accent.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do.
If you say so.
Yeah. Ella says, I was just going to ask that about the differences on those pictures.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What Bella?
Stella Bella.
Stella. Hello, Stella.
Stella Bella.
I'm trying to find the microwave one. See if it's there. Yeah. Oh, Lourdes. Have you guys heard of Lourdes? It's like, it's a healing place. You go into this water and it heals you. You ever heard of that? Well, it's a miracle place anyway, but that is Lourdes.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Mm.
Allie, check this out. And before you show your next card, I gotta tell you this. Christina Love on YouTube is saying, oh my God, guys, I paid for my first channeling. I told the guy no, then he insisted on donating to my PayPal. He was so happy, he sent me $111.11. I was shook. Thank you, Allie, for boosting me up. Oh,
amazing.
And what about the picture she put on your profile?
I love that picture. Can I borrow it? Because I love it.
I used it to promote you.
It.
I used it to promote this.
Did you?
Yeah.
We didn't ask her permission first.
No, I think she would have gave it to us.
I love it. Thank you, Christine.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
And well done. That's brilliant.
That's exactly what Stella said. All right, Christina, well done.
It's nice, isn't it? I mean, that's where I got these images from. It's the hidden messages in water.
And she said, yes, steal the photo. He knows I don't mind.
Oh,
we're all family here anyway, so.
I've been welcomed. That's what your daughter said to me. She's the welcome family.
Allie gave my daughter a reading this evening, and
it was really lovely.
Brittany contacted me, and she was so happy with the reading that she got, and she just adores Allie and said that they laughed a lot and had a good time. And
we did. It's like I'd known her forever. Mm-hmm. It was funny.
The thing about my daughter is, it's funny. She's a Leo, as you guys know, and fire sign. Allie is a Pisces, water sign. You wouldn't think water and fire would get along, but what you don't know is that Brittany's moon and rising are both Pisces. Now, she has two mother-like figures in her life. Her mother, Amy, Bella, who's a Pisces, and now Allie, who's a Pisces. So Brittany's moon and rising being Pisces, she's a double Pisces with a Leo sun sign. So it makes sense that she would have two Pisces ladies in her life as well. So
no, she's a very polite, very articulate. The way she was, because I was telling her what I was seeing in the cards, and I can't tell you what was said because obviously that's confidential, but what I was saying to her explanation of the understanding of what she could be a tarot reader easily.
The thing
She's
is,
already got the explanations there already.
Wow. And the thing is with her, she has the psychic ability. She, like me, sees things before they happen. And she could use that intuitive ability in her readings as well. So yeah. I was just so happy that you guys got together and did that. And I can't wait to actually, have everybody together face to face.
Be lovely. Mm-hmm. We've even been invited to stay over, haven't we, at Bella's house? Yeah. So it's
yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, everyone just gets along so well. It just goes to show you, despite being separated by countries and thousands of miles, that you have soul family and close soul family all around, everywhere. It doesn't matter how far away, you will find your family, bringing Star Family together. This is what we're doing here. And as Allie's finding out through what she does with her psychic teaching and classes and tarot and everything, there's a lot of In5Ders that are going over to Allie that love her as much as I do. And we're just like blessed to welcome her to our family as she has done with her family that she's built. And now we're one huge family and just growing together. So it's wonderful.
Well, my lot say the same, because obviously I've got all the guiding angels there. They feel the same about you, and they're getting to know all of the In5D people as well.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not like there's ever any, especially in this genre, there shouldn't be any jealousy or, for example, one night this past week, we were both doing videos. I think it was Christina that said, I don't know where to go.
I know. We've got to try not to do that, but it is tricky sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you sometimes spur of the moment, and sometimes it's difficult to remember what I'm doing. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, most of the time I give an hour or less. I'd probably get a lot more people on here if I gave them a day or a couple days notice, but I don't know. I can't live by schedules.
But your daughter does,
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
she's a Leo, and yeah,
she likes to plan. So because I do, because I was saying the same thing. I'm like, I love my stationery and I love my books, and I mean, I don't get it right all the time, but you imagine when people are coming at me saying, I'm talking about the different events that are going on, and people say, yeah, I'll come to that, I'll come to that, I'll come to that, I'll come to that. And I'm trying to write it down in the books, and then I don't get it right. Do you see what I mean? That I haven't sent them the link. Does that make sense? It's not always, sometimes it's my fault, but sometimes it isn't, because it's like I can't write down everybody as quickly. Do you see what I mean? It's hard to keep notice of it. So if I didn't write down at all, my goodness, it would be chaos.
I prefer to be spontaneous. It's like this video that we're doing right now. I called Allie up and I said, well, I was thinking about doing a spirit chat tonight. Why don't we both go on? Let's just do it right now. And Allie's like, well, just you and me? Really? I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. It'll be fun. And
Well,
it's
I
not that hard, is it?
no.
No.
I just think, why do they want to see just me and you? Isn't it boring for them? And the other thing is, I thought as long as you invite everybody else to come on as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's not right.
No, yeah. And we're just doing our little chat right now, and we will be bringing people in. So,
But I did say I'd pick some cards for people if they want.
yeah, yeah. And also, you're going to be picking some cards for the group. We're going to start out. Let's do that right now. I'm going to do the Rebecca Campbell. I want you to do it too. The Rebecca Campbell one.
What, the same time? Okay.
We'll both pick a card, and I'd be curious to see.
Okay, these are very spiritual cards. So if you want to give a spiritual aspect of the reading, then these are brilliant. They're them. Work Your Light Oracle cards, Rebecca Campbell. Yes. They're good.
So
how are we going to do it?
I don't know. This one doesn't want to go in the deck, so
2, 3. Okay.
So what do we have? Let's combine them together. Mine was upside down. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Mirror.
We had that today, actually. One of them's had that. I've got the Council of Light.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Now, I need to know more about the Council of Light because I've heard it several times now.
Right.
And to me, that's like saying, look into it. Look into it. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms.
I just saw a video today where they were talking about the Council of Five, and they were referred to beforehand as the Council of Nine, but now they're the Council of Five. And I'm wondering what happened to the other four. This is a council that's been watching over Earth for a very, very long time. I think they said the last time they came back, well, the last time previous to when they came back was in like the 1940s, but they were scheduled, I think they came back again in the early 2000s. But back then they were the Council of Nine, now they're the Council of Five. So I'm wondering what happened to the remaining, and these are just like the overseers of Earth. They work in humanity's best interests. So
they're on the naughty step. They've been very bad. They're on the naughty step.
So I was just wondering if they might have passed or not. Yeah. Okay,
so the essence of your card, if I remember, is about when something annoys you about someone else, and you get annoyed and you start ranting about it, you need to analyze yourself and say, why is it upsetting me so much? What is it about? Isn't it? That's, I think, what that card means.
Yeah, and also think about this too. When you see the mirror and you see what the reflection is in the water, when you put that mirrored reflection, that ripple in there, it has that rippling effect. So what's happening is you're pulsating that energy continuously outwards, if you don't resolve the issue. So make sure you address the issues, whatever that might be that is being mirrored to you. Oftentimes, as Dolores Cannon will tell you, some of this stuff is due to karma. So you might want to ask for forgiveness. That's what Dolores Cannon said is the quickest way to resolve any karma is through forgiveness. So when you're mirroring, try to take the negativity out of it, look at it as an observer, and forgive, and learn from that lesson.
So what I see with the Council of Light, I would say, is if you imagine lots of different deities, whether you believe in them or not, there's still an energy out there. So say, I know that you don't believe in Jesus, but there would probably by now, because so many people do believe in a Jesus, would that not create an energy of a Jesus type person? because sometimes it can actually, because this has got lots of different deities in it. Okay, it's lots of different, you can't really see it properly there. So imagine that they're all together, what power that they could bring, okay, with the knowledge that they've got, and the energy and the healing. So I think sometimes if you really want a higher, powerful help, say if you're doing a house clearance or you're doing, I would definitely call in the Council of Light.
So is Jesus's last name Crikey?
No.
So where does that word crikey come from? Crikey.
I don't know. It's just an English one.
Crikey.
A bit like
Crikey.
gall blimey. You don't know Cockney, do you?
No.
Yeah. You know, have you ever seen Only Fools and Horses?
No.
Oh, see, that's a classic.
There's a good chance that as soon as you say, have you seen, I will say no. Because I don't watch a lot of movies. I really don't.
It's not a movie. No, it was a series. It's a comedy series with, yeah, it's, and then I got this, which is yes, just yes.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
I'd
just
like to
say
ask you
yes.
about that. Okay, so that card, it says yes, and there's a past, present, and a future shown on that. How do you determine what that means when it just says yes, past, present, and future?
Well, I suppose it depends what you're asking. If you've actually gone in there with a question, if you haven't, then it means that maybe you've got to start saying yes a bit more than saying no.
No, that's not true. Just goofing with you. Dance with Life. That's the one I got for our next one. Dance with Life. And see this. Why is it a woman? Why can't it be a dude? I don't know. I guess probably because more women do oracle cards than guys. I don't know. Dance with Life. Yeah. Okay. The do something to change your energy. This is funny because these cards are, I drew these cards earlier today. I think I did that with, I think Jenny got these cards earlier today and you saw me shuffling, but do something to change your energy. And the first thing that comes to mind when I see this, and this is what Allie was encouraging during our class, is not to look at the book. Go with what you feel. And the first thing I felt when I saw this one, Dance with Life, is, do something to change your energy. Allie and I do that. We do our affirmations every night together. And sometimes I'll read a lot of times I'll try to change the inflection of how I read the affirmations. We'll say the same thing 3 times over and we take turns. We alternate sentences on everything that we've done, written down for our affirmations. And sometimes I'll say them in ways that will surprise Allie. We just end up laughing. And but I do things like that. This was my gut intuition without seeing anything in here. You want to shake up the matrix, right? The matrix sees everything as being predictable. All ones and zeros, it's all planned out. Yes. Shake it up, do something different. So that was my message out of that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. If you stub your toe in the morning and, it puts you in a bad mood, you can either stay in that bad mood or you can say, I stubbed my toe, it bloody hurt, but, and then think, oh, what am I going to have for breakfast? Isn't it a nice morning? Just change your mood.
Have dinner for breakfast. Do stuff that completely the opposite.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Unpredictable.
What, darling? My cat's still crying for his brother. It's really upsetting. My cat died, you see, his brother. And there was only 2 in the litter. And he's really not. It's been about 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do I get another cat for him or not? They used to play up and down the flat, up and down the flat. Mm-hmm. So anyway, you miss your dog still, don't you, Sammy?
Of course I do. Yeah, Sammy and Bogey, Schnitzel, my German shepherds.
Here he is. He's my.
Aw.
Saying, get off, mother.
Well, you got the little bell for him at least.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Why? Tell people.
Because they kept bringing in, you know, a mouse, a live mouse, then let it loose under my bed.
Or a bird.
Or bird. And then we've got this bird. I rescued it from one of them. And I had it in my hands like this. And I was talking to Gregg, and he was sending healing to this little bird. And so was I. And then I had to try and get it outside and let it loose. It's still just plonked down on the floor. And there's the cats, you know, it was horrible. I did chase them back in, but don't know how it went. But you try and save them, don't you?
Mm-hmm. You do. I do. I know there was one time, probably about 2006 or so. We had just moved to Florida a couple years before that, and I was following these little birds, this bird nest, and there was eggs in the tree, and I could look in and look at it, and they were just about to hatch, and I kept checking, and finally they hatched. But one day, you know, I looked, and one of the birds was on the ground, and it was still warm. And it's going to sound crazy, but I did mouth to beak resuscitation on this little bird, and I couldn't bring him back. But I think, I don't know. I figured I got to try something. But it was too late. And Brittany and I ended up burying the bird in our backyard. So.
Oh, it's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Katie's just given me a message. She just said, because about the Council of Light, she just said, you can connect to meet the Council of Light through me, or you could say, I can introduce you and you will find them familiar, different name. So that's a good idea, isn't it? See, I think Katie should come on to your show, and I think she should do a psychic teaching thing. I think
so too. I said
she's an amazing teacher.
Yeah, she is. That's what she did. As a matter of fact, that was
because
her job.
She could teach kind of the people at home on YouTube and things as well.
Mm-hmm. You know, the interesting. I was just thinking about this. The interesting thing about this deck. Some people that haven't heard this story. It's the first day I got this deck. I drew a card for myself, and I thought, wow, that was really cool. It was a great card. So I figured, okay, I'm going to draw a card for Allie. And what did I draw? I drew the same card. It was the Sisterhood of the Rose card. I'm trying to find it right now.
See, all these things I need to look up because I don't know enough about them. I want to.
Where is it? Anyway, I'm trying to find it, and maybe I already went past it. But the Sisterhood of the Rose card, I read the meaning of it, and it was just like so spot on. So, yeah. And I know Allie says, you know, to go use your intuition, but the first time I was really curious. So I read the meaning of it, and I'll just read it real quick. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. I'm thinking, yeah, that totally resonates with, you know, what I feel like I'm doing. You know, it's just trying to help everybody and as many people as possible.
Yeah.
You know, and coming from that lineage of priestesses and mystics, yeah, it just rings true. I could see that. And then
when I had to do that too, because I had to give up my shop because my shop was reaching a few people, but I needed to reach more.
Yeah, yeah. And you're in the exact same boat as what I was in a few years ago, where I was working as a child and family therapist. I had my own business. I've got maybe, I don't know, 15 clients at a time, any given time, personally, that I'm taking care of in a 3-county area. But I knew that there was something greater that I had to do.
Yeah.
and that's when I got that galactic download after watching The Secret. And I had surrendered that evening beforehand. I said, screw it, universe, tell me, what is it I need to do? I get this galactic download that said, this is what I have to do in 5D. I was even given the name In5D on this galactic download.
Yep.
And told that, you know, oh, you're going to be doing, you know, radio shows and conferences and stuff. I'm like, you know, you got the wrong guy. I'm an introvert. And they said, no, it's you.
It's you.
No. But, you know, I guess
good at it.
Well, I'm the voice of the introverts, I think, because, you know, if I can do this, and I've always said this, you know, if this is a room and there's a big party going on, you're going to find me here, or here in the corner, one of the corners of the room, just watching everybody. That's highly introverted. But, you know, if people know that there's fellow introverts out there, like just about everybody that comes on to Spirit Chat is introverted, but yet we're still doing it and we're still able to do this. And it gives other people hope that, okay, well, if they can do it, maybe I can do it too.
But do you think, right, now you've found your twin, if we go to parties together, I don't think you will be in the corner. I think we'll be a double act of laughter. That's what I think.
Why can't we do that in the corner?
We can still do that in the corner.
Perfect. Let's see, I'm good with that. Yeah.
You just don't know what it's going to be like now.
Yeah. We have plenty of introverts there. Thank you, Kayla. Kaylin's saying, hi, Greg. Hi, Allie. Nice shirt. That's a good one. Yeah, this is a new one. It's the Earth element. So
yeah.
Where can I find that, Allie?
In5D.net.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you.
Buy one. But shall I just keep doing that? Buy one.
No, I experimented with new colors. I just got these colors in. I ordered them a couple weeks ago and finally got them. And
I'd like to see a little bit of green in there.
Yeah, I think green would be cool. Yeah. The problem, though, putting green in there, the green's going to mix with the brown and green and brown don't make a very pretty color together.
Oh.
Yeah, I could try it. What I'll do
is...
Have you
ever thought about putting dye in after? Like let the dye go and then just put a tiniest little bit like after it started going? I don't know how it's done.
God, that would take too long.
All right.
God, you know how long I work on these shirts. One shirt.
I do.
Oh God, I don't know how many hours and hours. Yeah, just the whole process. It starts out with.
It's about 3 days.
Well, it starts out with soaking them and, well, actually first washing them. As soon as I get them in, the first thing I do is wash them with this special soap called Synthropol. And it removes any residue or anything from the factory on it. It puts the shirt in an ideal position to be dyed. And then I soak them overnight in soda ash. And the soda ash helps absorb the dye even better. And then I actually dye the shirts. Well, then you have to fold them up in certain configurations and then dye them and then wait overnight. You know, you should wait up to 24 hours. And then 24 hours later, you rinse them out and then you wash them again, dry them again. And then I have to lay them out to get a picture of them. And oftentimes I have to iron them. And then upload them to the website, and I'll enter all the data in for each shirt. It takes a lot of. There's hours upon hours upon. But the thing is, to me, when I unfold them and I'm rinsing them out, and then I hold it up like this, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God! Every day's like Christmas for me when I get to see, these creations that are made, and plus all the energy that's put into them. I use Ho'oponopono, which is the Hawaiian code for forgiveness. Please forgive me, thank you, I'm sorry, and I love you. I'll go into there. There's numerous, there's siesta key, quartz crystal sand that's in every shirt. Certain shirts, like the chakra shirts, have 2 different gemstones in each chakra dye. on top of the quartz crystal sand, which magnifies the energy of all those shirts. So, I mean, there's tons of positive energy in there. So, and the thing that we're hearing the most about is how people will sleep in them and have
Dreams.
amazing dreams. Yeah.
Yes. I think you should do 2 twists.
I've done that actually once
Have
before.
you?
I don't have any. I sold them, and they did sell. But yeah, that's
like the yin and the yang.
yeah. That's that would be cool. Definitely.
You're very good at it. You're very good at the shirts.
I love it. It's fun. It's a hobby.
Mm.
You know, and that's one thing that you and I also share in common, that, and a lot of people in this genre do. It's what we do is we do for the love of what we do. It's
Yes.
you know, it's a pleasure doing what we do, just
Yes.
serving humanity.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah. So let's I'm going to take a quick peek here. I want to show you guys this real quick, and then I'll start bringing some people in if you guys want to join us here on Zoom. Hang on. There. All right, we're going to go to
Smudge my nail varnish.
okay. Whoops. There we go. All right. Just peeking at today's Schumann resonance. Isn't it funny how Schumann has like the sound of human? Human.
Yeah.
I wonder if the English would call it Schulman, like schedule.
We don't say that.
One person said that.
One person.
Schedule.
This is all people in the UK say schedule.
See?
Schedule.
Doesn't it feel comfortable saying that?
No, it really doesn't.
Schedule. The human, right? But it has the word human resonance, the human resonance. It's the biorhythm, basically, of the earth, and it comes out in pulsations. The typical Schumann resonance, normal human resonance is at 7.83, and that's that line that we see going across right here. But we're seeing other lines going across also, so there's layers of energy that are coming in. And as you can see, it kind of goes in pulsating kind of fashion here, almost like the heartbeat of Mother Earth. So we see some activity going on right here. And once again, right here, some new stuff came in recently, but nothing overly outstanding in one way or the other. So that's what our Schumann resonance looks like. And I see we have some people ready to come in.
Hello, Gary. Hello, Stephanie.
So
Vera?
You were talking about giving some readings.
I did. Hello.
Hi, guys. Stephanie has her third different shirt on today. At least. Yeah. She had a tie-dye on earlier.
Hello.
Then she put on like a blue shirt on top of that, and now she has a light blue on.
But it's Washington, it's stormy here, so I had on my Schumann chakra. That's what I named that style. I love it. That's actually my favorite so far. And then I got cold, and so yeah.
You must have a lot of laundry.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah. And I need to do it because I need my shirts back.
You got a full moon behind you too.
Yeah, that's my mermaid.
Oh,
it's a petite mermaid.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you paint that?
No, that was part of that whole crystal show that I was talking about earlier today, back in like mid-90s, when I just said, okay, I need all of this stuff. So I got to batik and a bunch of crystals and got into Masuru and signed up for his class and, you know, all in one day. It was a pretty big day.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was fun.
Good.
Yeah.
No, you did really well, Stephanie. It was, it just flows, doesn't it?
It does. I was
Yeah.
surprised. I was just gonna, hang in the background and listen because I hadn't made it to the other classes. But as we've talked about, Allie, it's like when we don't force something to happen, it just happens in the right time.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
a perfect class for me today. Yeah.
So this
No,
is
I
kind of
literally
funny.
feel
Good.
This is kind of funny. So we were taking turns doing readings for each other at the end. And so somebody would pick a person to read, and then you would have to pick somebody to read for. And then, so when it was my turn to pick, I was like looking around the room, and Stephanie had this look on her face, like, don't pick me, don't pick me. So I had to pick her.
what her dad's for, right?
Yeah.
A wind up.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Christina loves the idea of pillowcases too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, and Poetically Mistaken was asking about that. So how much for the pillowcases instead of a shirt? The problem with the pillowcases is I can buy bulk t-shirts at a great price, but with a pillowcase, to get something of like 1,000 thread count pillowcase, it's not going to be a t-shirt. You'd be better off buying a t-shirt and using it for a pillowcase. I'm telling you, because
That's not a bad idea.
actually, that's what Allie's going to be doing. I sent her mom a shirt and it's not the right size. We thought it would be, but it wasn't. So Allie's just bringing that to bed with her now. Yeah, so the pillowcases, just to find, it's really hard to find bulk pillowcases of a high thread count. I'm working on it though. So we'll see. It's not going to be cheap, unfortunately. To me, I want everything. So to me, it's like the conferences I had. I remember the first year I did a conference, and it was the Return to Atlantis conference back in 2013. And the cost of the ticket was $222, but it was for the whole weekend from Friday through Sunday. And we had like 8 speakers or something like that. And it was a good deal, but I always thought, man, that's still a lot of money, $222. And I swore from that point forward, whenever I have a conference, it won't go over $100. And I always try to keep them at like $99, whether it was one day or the whole weekend. Make it affordable for everyone. And that's what I want to do with the shirts. And I feel like I can't do it with the pillowcases. I can't keep it affordable for everyone because, with the time and effort that it would take, it'd be like $40, and nobody wants to pay $40 for a pillowcase. Well, of course, I'll make them for you though, Allie.
I don't know.
I should think so.
You get them anyway.
I use a t-shirt. Sorry, Stephanie?
I was saying, Greg, you do have people who really value your art and who want to support you and who would be willing to treat themselves and, perhaps buy a pillowcase. Just
Sure.
saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'll agree with her. I'm not going to say I'd buy one necessarily because I'm really enamored with the dragon one that I have right now. But, it might wear out.
Yep. That's cool.
I third that. I mean, if I sleep with the t-shirt on, so I don't feel like I need the pillowcase. It's become my sleep shirt choice every night. But
you got a bunch of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey man, how many have I got now? I think I got like 7. I got 2 from my girlfriend who hasn't shown up yet, but she's on the way. So she'll get here anyway. But if I really wanted a pillowcase or even a set of sheets, I'd just go ahead and invest in a really good quality and then send it to you, and just there's your material. Just go ahead and do your tie-dye magic on that, and
right.
That's a good idea.
I'd even pay for return shipping, I mean,
right.
Why not?
That's an idea. I also thought about the idea of doing like a custom one for like just to be a little bit more, but whatever you wanted, I'd customize it, make it specifically for whoever wanted the custom shirt.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually a really great idea, because I had that idea. Well, if I can find a, you know, my white sundress that I want you to tie dye and send it to you, can I pay you to do that and pay the return?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd totally be willing to do that.
Yeah.
That's a great option.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
It is. And you just have to make sure that it's 100% cotton.
Yeah, well, you just tell us what the material needs to be, you know, because then we could even, you know, we know you're going to be investing in the special detergent to wash it and all the materials and things and all the, you know, the good intentions, and you put a lot of hard work into each shirt, Greg. You know, I mean, it's like a work of art, man. It really is. So, you know,
It is.
let us support you, man. I mean, it's not just 8-eyed. I think everybody's come up with this idea. What'd I just do? I think I just shut it. Hang on, wait a minute.
We hear you.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, technology challenges me sometimes, but yeah, you know, I think
And
that's
me.
it comes with the territory, I guess. I remember when there were no computers, you know. So anyway, back in my day. Sorry.
When I was a kid.
Back in my day,
When I was a kid. We just had a stick, and we were glad to have a stick. We had to work.
I do remember having a stick as a gun, and combat was on the TV.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah, they were making us into little soldiers. Shoot him!
Rat Patrol.
Well,
Yeah, Rat Patrol. Yeah.
It was just a phase like everything else. It didn't stick, and I'm here today. Yeah, you know. Anyway, so I'll shut up now.
Allie, would you like to give some mini readings out to our friends?
No, I don't want to now.
I don't know.
No,
I'm kidding.
that's it.
Just kidding.
Can I go make a drink? Do you know what? I've broken my flasks, all 3 of them.
Oh my gosh.
You know how much I use my flasks? I'm really not
All
impressed.
the time. Yeah.
It's cold. My drink is cold.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and quickly make one because,
Okay.
yeah. But you could do readings, couldn't you?
Yeah.
People, while they're rating.
Stephanie?
I
Yes,
think-
Stephanie
Yeah,
could.
You had everybody else coming out, man. Come on. You can do it.
Stephanie can do one.
Who am I doing? I got to know what deck to grab. Oh,
Who wants a reading from Stephanie?
You just passed that over there. Now I saw you do it.
okay. Yeah, and I took the bait, didn't I?
You sure did.
You can do a reading up for me.
Back in the Army, we just said you were voluntold.
Yeah, that's the same
Yeah.
for AA.
Thank you for volunteering.
AA.
Thank you for volunteering, though. This is very nice of you, and I would appreciate a reading if you feel like it. Thank you very much.
Was that for me, Gary?
Gary.
Am I starting, Gary? Okay.
I'll tell you what, you do the tarot and I'll do the oracle cards.
I've got Oracle.
No, Greg, you do one for me.
Okay, I will.
I was going to do Sacred Earth Oracle. It's turning out pretty good. So who am I reading for?
Gary,
Gary? Yeah. Ooh,
something jumped out.
okay. Wow. Okay. Preservation. I don't even really know how to interpret this. There's a skeleton.
Preservation.
Yeah, there's a
If it has-
skeleton that's holding like the earth that's exploding. So like
Yeah.
hold on to your ass, we're going to 5D.
Well,
Can I say ass
no.
on here?
Well, you know, that's a very interesting image because I mean, like, gosh, I mean, like, I used to be a big fan of the Grateful Dead, and that looks like a Grateful Dead album cover to me. You know, I mean, maybe Jerry Garcia is just letting us know, hey, everything's gonna be cool. Just hang on and enjoy the ride. I don't know.
Yeah, well, with Greg in here, and you, the musicians, yeah, kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
To me, that
I mean,
card also, that card reflects like the death card in tarot, and death.
But that's also a renewal
That's
card.
that's a
though.
great card. That's a new beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely
I'm started. Yeah, I'm heading down a new path. Really, I'm leaving.
Yep.
You know, I'm finally leaving Birmingham when my lease is up next year, and I'm heading west. And Colorado's calling me right now because I love. I mean, I used to live on a apartment building in Colorado Springs. We could take the Gold Camp Road from that all the way up to Cripple Creek, and it was just pretty cool going up and exploring the mountains in the summertime. So that's cool.
Well, you've changed just since I've known you on here. You completely changed who you are. And it's
Well,
been beautiful to watch.
it's
Yeah.
been hell to go through, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. And, you know,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have made it. You know, this was the final thing that pulled me through was bumping into my soul family here. And I'm not ashamed to say that at all. I love all of you unconditionally. Thank you for everything.
Nice.
Thank you. A lot of lessons.
Welcome to your new being. There you go. There's your reading.
It just makes me smile. You know, I think it's a good, that looks to me, that's a good omen.
Right.
So Phil, I want you to put your energy into these cards that I'm
Okay.
shuffling. All right.
All right. I'm sitting.
You and me, brother. So what we're gonna do is past, future, or past, present, and future. This one's first one came right out. So that's your first card's the Three of Cups. This one's jumping out at me as well. Seven of Cups. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
And that's building up. This one right here. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay.
Right.
So, well, Three of Cups. I see a lot of celebration going on in this picture right here. This is a very positive card. It's a card of accomplishment. You've done stuff in the past that you've been very proud of, that you've accomplished. But to me, I'm feeling that with the Five of Pentacles, there's much more that you plan on doing, but it's kind of unsure of the path that you're heading. With the Seven of Cups, you have all these possibilities right now, and you're kind of like teeter-tottering on which way you should go. So there's a lot on your mind about what your direction should be right now, in a nutshell. So let's
that's a fairly fair analysis of it, though. I mean, I could look at it that way. I'm gonna say, yeah.
okay. Interestingly, I drew the mirror card again on the Oracle cards. So something is being mirrored to you, or you're mirroring to someone else right now that is of great importance and of something to learn through and by right now for you. So are you aware of something that's going on right now where you're getting that major lesson that's going on in your life right now being mirrored to you?
Well, it's kind of interesting because you know what, I was thinking about doing a video today. You know, I normally do one about the Schumann and then pull a couple cards and whatever I'm ranting on at that time. Yesterday it was on the police, you know, that they need to police themselves. And today it was going to be on the protesters need to police themselves. And because I went, my routine is I post my video and then I start spreading it around. So now when I go to Twitter, it actually takes me to Twitter. And I went down the Twitter feed and I saw so much crap being done to the police. And yeah, that being mirrored back at me. I don't know, man. There's things that I saw that just blew me away that people could do that. And I don't understand that because I don't, you know, I've done some examination of myself and I don't see that I have any of those kind of feelings towards the cops or towards black people or green people or purple people or any people. All people are cool. I am another you. You are another me.
Especially those green people. But that's
Right.
cool because while you were talking, I actually had another card for you. and it was the inner temple card, right? And that's devotion, tuning into the portal of your heart. And that's basically sounds like what you've been doing to get to where you're at right now.
Right. It's just trying to get into a place of Ho'oponopono. I love that one, man. That's my savior right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm trying to do that to these people that I saw doing the things to the cops. I mean, that isn't the answer. The protest, yes. The violence, no.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. You know,
it tears at me, man.
I'm glad that you're covering it on your channel. And to those watching, subscribe to Phil's channel. He does a daily vlog on there that you'll find to be quite enlightening. And I appreciate you covering topics like that. It's such a touchy subject right now because the protesting, everyone's all for it against police brutality. But what's happening with Antifa coming in and doing a lot of damage.
It's both sides, Greg. I mean, it's both sides. I've seen evidence of both alt-right and Antifa are both ginning it up. They want a race war.
Yeah,
I kind of see why they might. I mean, you know, they've been trying to get us into a nuclear war, and we won't go there. So now they're trying to get us into a race war. So we'll forget. No, it's a class war.
So, Allie, while you were gone, Stephanie did a reading for Gary, and I did a reading for Phil.
Oh, good. I didn't hear anything because the kettle's really loud.
Well, it was a really good reading. You trained him well. Oh, and you guys are a cute couple too. I just want to say that.
Thank you. They've been saying that on YouTube too. Yeah.
They are.
Well, I can't see that stuff, you know. So hey.
No. Some people are saying we look alike.
Not, man.
No, thank you.
People are saying that we look alike.
We do. I think we've got the same shaped face.
Yeah, I don't look that beautiful.
It's because you're a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the white beard, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says the white bearded guy.
Yes. That's funny.
Oh, right. Okay. So who am I reading for then? So Vera's looking very quiet.
Vera hasn't had a reading.
Vera, would you like a reading?
And Stephanie hasn't had a reading.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Right. So let's have a look and see. So what I'll do is I'll do some tarot and I'll also do oracle as well. Oh, this is beautiful. So, I don't know if you can see that properly. It's kind of like very mystical. So I think that you've got to, do you dream much? Because do you have very vivid dreams? Do you remember your dreams?
I don't remember them.
No, it's a shame.
The only ones I remember is the ones when I'm not sleeping or just waking up or during the day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back into it.
I feel that they're going to be giving you some sort of dream that will mean something, be very meaningful. So remember, if you can put a pen and paper beside your bed, okay, just for when you wake up, you can write down what it is that you do remember, because I do think they'll make it so that you remember. It just feels very magical. There's something they want to tell you. Okay, so I've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is large amount of finances or financial abundance or security, which is quite apt, isn't it? We've then got all systems go. And we've got a feeling of, a lovely feeling of home. Does that make sense? Security and home and tranquility. So I know that that's what it means for the now, isn't it? So I'm going to pick out some more for the future for you. Okay. So I feel that you are going to be, and I feel this is kind of when you get your money. Okay. There will be, it's like you will invest in something. It's like, you know, a business of some sort, or an investment, or it will be something that you will be, that will be handy. It could be something for your spiritual pathway to enhance yourself, you know, on your spiritual. But I feel that you will be doing a lot of that. Does that make sense? Whereas you couldn't before. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's
Because
in my thoughts. I can do that.
yeah. And the other thing is that there is a need to cut somebody out of your life. Okay. This person, I feel that when your money is with you, there will be a cutting loose of somebody. Does that make sense? It's like I no longer want to talk to that person ever again in my life. Does that make sense? And you won't talk to them. They'll be gone.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
And I don't talk to him. But
Yeah.
he is still trying to bully me on the money.
Yeah.
And the day that I have control, I'll get a new bank account and he's out.
Yes, definitely. I think that's kind of on your mind as well. It's like a plan.
Yeah.
And would you understand, linked with your mum, is there a need to kind of, have you not said goodbye properly, or is there something going on with your mum energy? I don't know. It's just come up with the mum card and tears, emotions.
Well, I have been hearing lately more from my mom. And the way I said goodbye, that was very fulfilling for me.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah.
And the tears could be, my mom and I were in a way the same. Different interests. And that was colliding big time.
Yes, yes.
We even had stood with our fist balled across each other, and really, we both backed down on time, but it could have been bad.
Oh dear. So you clashed, but you loved each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something to do with, I don't know if it's because I'm picking up that because I've got a celebration card here. Okay. Linking around your mum. So would your mum be very happy for you with your money situation? Would she be rejoicing and be happy? Because if you have a look, this is what I've got. I've got mother energy and I've got celebration. And this was after you cutting that person out of your life and after the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel that she will be very happy for you.
She knows I can handle it. I've been through rough times.
Yes.
So that support was great.
Yeah.
And now it's time to do it myself.
Yeah. And now we've got the legal documents. It's like official or legal documents around you. And you're going to do it perfectly. Does that make sense? If you're worried about your finances, you'll be able to do this perfectly. You know, weighing things up, understanding what you're going to spend, how you're going to spend it. Does that make sense? It's like everyone thinks that you're going to be, you know, no good with it. You will. You just will. You've had all this time to be thinking about how you would handle your finances. It's nothing to do with anybody.
I've been looking in it because I can see what they do with the money.
Yeah.
So if there was a mistake made, I called them. What is wrong?
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
learned from that.
Yeah, exactly.
had-
So
For the court, I had to write down a budget.
yes,
Usually it would take me a year to get it.
yeah,
30 minutes and I was done.
yeah,
So I was looking like, what?
yeah, exactly.
And no
So I
court
think-
date, no
I
court dates.
You're surprising yourself, and I think you should be very proud of you. Because I think your mum is, with that card, it said celebration, and she doesn't blame you cutting that tie.
I think he'll go mad when he doesn't know my bank account number.
Yes, yes,
And I'm out and I'm no longer at that office,
yes,
financial administrator office.
yes. But that's your right. That's your right to do that.
And
Yeah.
they get the office agreed, sent it to the court, and usually they want to see you. You have to explain why you want to take it back. I did such a good job.
Yeah.
I got the date. July 1st is the day it's given back to me.
Yay! Celebration. Good. Very happy for you.
Yeah.
All right. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. So the waiting game.
Yeah,
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was for Vera, was it?
Yeah.
Countdown.
Waiting game right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
It'll all work out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did get money back from for the gas and electricity.
Oh, that's unusual, isn't it?
Well, I've just moved here. So they set a certain amount you have to pay each month. I have solar panels on the roof. It gives back loads.
Yeah.
So I'm getting about 275 euros back.
Very nice.
So they'll set it way lower now.
Yeah.
But I will put it up because I have electric oven, and it's completely electric. But there has to be another group so I can use it because it has a special, well, to plug it in.
Yeah.
Because, well, and I can do that now. So then I can finally use it.
Oh, I'm pleased.
No more camping in the kitchen. I do cook on gas, but that's built in, actually meant to be built in.
Yeah.
On the oven. So it feels like camping in my house.
Well, my cooker's got my shoes in it because it's just extra storage space, really. Yeah, I don't use it for anything else.
I love to roast chicken or meat. And
that involves cooking. I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic.
Yeah. And I can finally then bake my own bread.
I'll come round
again.
to yours then, Vera, for a roast.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Stephanie and I are going to give you a reading.
Really?
Yes.
Is that news to Stephanie? Poor love.
It is. It is. It is. But she'll listen to her father. Be a good child. I'm gonna do.
And then I'll do you a reading, Stephanie.
And I want to tell you, Greg, you're the best dad I've ever had.
Aww.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the tarot, and you're gonna do the oracle. Okay.
Angel. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do past, present, and future for Allie. And Allie, you put your energy into these cards. Shuffle them.
I will.
And if you don't like the cards, they're your fault, not mine.
All right.
But they're going to be amazing, and they're going to be incredible cards. Here they come. Your first one is, ooh, 5 of Wands. That's your past.
That's about right.
Okay. Yeah, there's, you can see the witches just around there. They're having conversations. They're discussing things. There are lots of questions on the table in the past.
Because it's a wand, you kind of need to pick another card.
Okay.
To see in what area of my life that was.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I could take that for both areas.
Okay, so, well, you got the Fool.
You need to pick another one. So that's a sudden leap of faith, isn't it? But again, unless you're getting an energy, whether it's my love life past or whether it's my finances or career, what you're feeling.
What I'm feeling is that, you know, that was your guiding angels.
Yeah.
And your questions, you've discussed them with me about some of the issues that you have had in the past.
Yes.
About that. So, and it's actually evolving into something much better and greater right now.
Yes.
That's what I see right there. So, your present is me.
Because I closed guiding angels down once before, you see. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, your present is 7 of Cups. Lots of choices in front of you right now. Lots of different.
Yeah, I just don't know if you're going to be one of them, Greg. I just don't know, really.
Well, yeah, I can feel the same thing. That I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but 100,000%, yeah.
Well, you could, you had a stalker at one point, didn't you?
Yep.
And I keep getting Willy pictures. It's like, why would you do that? Why do men do that? Why is that okay?
I don't know.
Not okay.
I don't know.
I've found the man I want, so that's it.
I couldn't be happier, and I'm very, very lucky. Thank you.
So 7 of Cups, but what does it mean? So
I'm sorry.
I'm joking about the choices, but
that's what does it mean? There are lots of options out there, and as you've seen in your current life right now, psychicalley.net is one of them.
Yes.
And also we're putting together a group of psychics.
Yes.
Allie and myself. There's other things that Allie and I have been talking about on top of that. So there's lots of options available right now.
Lots of choices, yeah.
Lots of choices. And
I can take that, Mr. Prescott, yes.
You have the Star for future.
My wishes.
Yeah. So what is it that you wish for? When you put that out there, your thoughts and intentions create what the result will be. You'll get what you wish for. Make sure that it's exactly what you want.
Okay. Thanks.
Which means you're stuck with me.
Yeah. Yep. I'm all right with that. Yeah.
So Stephanie has an oracle card for you.
Actually, I did 3. I did the same thing.
Okay.
That you were doing past, present, and future.
I like this, that I get a reading. It's nice.
This is for your financial, the business aspect of your life. So the first one is that you had a tower moment, which I don't know tarot, but that was tower is what came. And so you went within to find what was best, not just for you, but for all involved, because there were more than just you involved.
It's definitely true. Yes, I can take that.
You went inside and you found the answer, and in the answer you chose, gave everyone, yourself included, hope and the light that was ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what's congealing now, even though there are still some challenges from the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
the hope is what's coming, and what has been created is a cooperation of
Wow.
light for the entire world.
Yeah.
So it's a global cooperation that you're building. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
There you go.
Thank you.
And that's exactly what you've been doing. You going from guiding angels to now you're
In5D.
global. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
all over. Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get out there and leave all my angels behind.
You're not.
Because they're good. They're really good readers. They're lovely people.
Yep.
And I wanted them to come on board. So when I said it to Gregg, he went, well, let's do it then.
Anything is
bring them
possible.
on board.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you, Stephanie. I can take that definitely. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hello, Gabby.
The angels.
Hello, Sarah.
That was a nice reading, I'm going to say, Stephanie.
Yeah, lovely.
Thanks, Bill.
So, Stephanie, I read for you now.
Okay.
Okay, so there are two options in front of you. It's like two pathways. You could do this, or you could do this, or you could do both. And it's like, which one do I go for? What do I do? And I feel this is all to do with the options that you have as a psychic lady like you are, as a spiritual lady. Which direction should I go in? And I feel, I'm going to say it again, that I feel as if one will be teaching, one will be, whatever else that is, whatever that will be for you. So these are it's like I'm in an hour in which direction you should go. Okay. Now there could be other things on your mind as well, other options. They could be financial, they could be emotional, they could be spiritual. So I've given you the spiritual one, but sometimes when that card comes up, it means that you're analysing all of it. You're just having a good old kind of sort out. It could be that you've analysed it and you're just going to keep it exactly as it is. Does that make sense? It may not be, it may not change, but I definitely see Spirit I feel they've been talking to you.
They have. And, as a Gemini, I've always got that other half that I've made friends with, as you say.
Yes.
But, recently. And so the other half is like, are you sure? Are you sure? Or wait, yeah, you are sure. We're doing this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's just combining my two different areas of education. I just get such a strong, and I'm not paid, this is not a paid advertisement, folks, but we work so well together. And literally, I have just been so up level all day. I've just been floating since class.
Yeah.
The energy that we created all together, it's still with me. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep tonight.
No,
I'm not used to being like that.
It is lovely. The groups are just so nice.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
This is how I want to feel. This is my happy place. So
yeah.
trying to figure out how to create that. Yeah.
That's how I feel every day when I work and do what I do. It's just, I wouldn't want to do anything else now. I would never. Or more aspects, different aspects of what I do, I would say. So the Chariot again is like, make sure that you kind of look at things and weigh up the pros and the cons before you decide on which pathway you're going to concentrate on the most. Okay.
Did you notice that there's a black and a white horse pulling that chariot? And I was just talking about the two people inside of me.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Okay. And it's all about fairness as well, making sure that it's balanced, making sure that your life is balanced. It's having respect for yourself and having other people respect you as well. It's nice to have that. It's not an ego thing. It's more recognition for the fact that you have studied hard with the knowledge that you have, and to be able to put it out there, and for other people to kind of listen to your gift and respond well to the information that you're giving is really making your heart sing.
Yes.
It's like, I'm finally helping people. This is what I've always wanted to do. And it's like you've seen your way forward now.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
So good.
Hi. So, who am I reading for now? Does everybody want one? That's the idea, isn't it? Does everybody want a reading?
Do Gabby. Do Gabrielle.
Oh gosh.
She's always reading
Yeah,
for other
sure.
people. Do her.
I was thinking I was going to read for her, but yeah, you'd be better, Allie.
Well, why don't we read together? Do you want to pick some cards as well, Phil? We'll do it together.
Sure. I'll pull a dragon card for her.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd
those
like to
dragon
see
cards,
the dragon
they love
cards.
me. They love me.
I'd like to see those. Okay. So, all the kids in bed? Nice.
Yep. We had a late dinner, so.
Wow, that was quick.
What you got?
The class was good.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
Right. Is this right coming?
It's really good. Oh, just so you know, I sent the money today too. So I know. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, Gabby, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got the Archangel Gabriel dragon.
Huh, ironic.
Ironic. Well, we love irony sometimes.
Oh yeah, my namesake.
Bring purification. Self-discipline will. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I should have turned this light on. So let's see what the heck that is. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond.
Okay.
You had a diamond, but hey.
Hey, well, you know.
And Gabriel.
Yeah.
Gabrielle.
I was supposed to be at one.
Yeah, really.
That's awesome.
So your guardian angel is Gabriel.
The irony, right?
The irony, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you feel that meant for Gabby?
How can you not love a white dragon like that? That's just an awesome looking.
They're nice cards.
So pure.
Yeah.
Pure maker intention.
Mm. Okay, so what I got for you, Gabby, I got that your psychic powers are getting stronger. Okay, you're listening to your spirit guides, you're listening to your intuition, you've got all the tools to do whatever you want to do. Okay, it's entirely up to you. So you know when you start to see different tools opening up, does that make sense? It's like I can do this gift, I'm good at this gift, I'm good at this gift, and it's like, well, where do I go? What do I do now with it? And the thing is, basically see how you feel on the day. You know, there's no reason why you can't try a little bit of everything. You know,
I like to dabble. So
yeah, it's nice. Okay, they're showing me decorating, moving boxes or changes. Would you understand? Are you having to sort out? You need to have to sort out something to do with it. It's work needs to be done in the house, or something needs to be done in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Would you understand some DIY jobs as well? Some things need fixing. And
yes.
why am I seeing you learning how to do it and doing it yourself? Are you good at it?
I am good at following instructions. So if the instructions are there, I can handle it.
Because I'm seeing, you know, when you look it up on YouTube, how to,
yep.
And then you're going, I'll do it then. I'll do it then. Because I'm seeing you then doing it. So, you know, well done for what you haven't done yet, but you will do it well.
Alrighty then.
Message there. You do get bored easily, so you're always looking for new things to learn. You've always been the same. So if it wasn't the psychic things that you were learning, you would do something else.
Yeah.
You know, there'd always be something, because your mind has to be active.
Yeah, I like to learn.
I feel you're taking charge of a financial situation to bring about some good changes. Okay, so this is coming up in the very near future. It's like you've got the chance to do something about your finances, and this will lead it on. I mean, you are so close to actually doing readings. The only thing now that you need is structure.
Yeah.
Which will be tarot level 3. It's all about structure. Does that make sense? To do the beginning, the middle and end of a reading to make it look professional then.
Okay.
So, yeah, I feel that you're going to, and that may be what it is that you're dealing with, you know. You know, we all need extra finances, and it helps people at the same time. So it's like you're helping people, you're enjoying it immensely. It's making your heart sing, and you get paid for it. I mean, it's just win-win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you and I and everybody know that there are some people who need a reading, but they can't afford one. We do them free. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But other people are in a position to pay, and that's okay too, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking earlier today how cool it would be for Gabby to just draw like an oracle card and get a vibration from it and start giving back light language. And you were mentioning, Allie, that could be her niche in this, you know, it'd be completely unique.
During the class. Yeah, I remember her saying something like that.
Yeah, that would be completely unique.
Yeah, you're not the first one to say that, you two, because Julie pulled some cards out during our little group reading part, or the break rooms and stuff, and it came out like that too.
Yeah.
Which, to make people happy and sing.
Yeah, exactly.
That just warms your soul.
And just to be different is good.
Yeah, finding my niche. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Just out of, I held up that card and it just said recognition and reward. That would be exactly it. What we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention to the card I put, but yeah, that's meant to be for you.
Is that the psychic tarot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one Julie was playing around with today. She's gotten really good at it. It feels really comfortable in her hand, the way she says stuff and stuff that comes out. It's really good.
I think everybody came on amazingly today. It was good.
Oh, absolutely.
You had a great teacher.
Oh, yes. We can't do anything without a good, like, proper teaching. So you've disciplined us in a way where we're able to find the niche that works for us and then move forward with what we need to learn from it. So
and give you the shove when you need it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Push us off the deep end, you know? Just enough for a belly smacker, you know?
Well, I want to kind of jump in here because I've been reading this on the Gabriel's White Dragon there.
Okay.
And it talks about bringing your light. So, yeah, I would say the light language is the way to go. That's like synchronicity right there.
Yeah.
You got to think the way that conversation was going. I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute. What am I reading here?
Yeah, it was in there. It was in there. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's confirmation, isn't
bring
it?
Bring the light, sister. Bring the light.
I'm gonna do as best I can.
Oh, you do fine. You do it. You're doing it without even thinking about it. So, put some intent into it, and it'll really shine.
Well, I feel if I put too much intent into it, it may turn egotistical too much.
Well, that's why you got to come from your
naturally.
Heart.
Yeah.
You got to come from the heart, and then
from the heart.
And then you kind of
you
overwrite.
Still healing that. Still healing that.
Yeah.
Well,
you also have to sell it.
Yeah.
No, she's got healing work. if she's still healing her heart, no, you got to do that, sister. You do.
Yeah, I'm working on healing my divine feminine right now. I had some readings from actually Jacqueline, and I did some we did some past life work in the last couple weeks, and I had some past life stuff that came up that is the reason why it's a lot harder for me to there's something happened so deeply that impacted me that it broke my heart to the point like I'm barely holding on by a thread. And so in this life, I'm supposed to rebuild that back up and fill it up with pure light and intention, in the sense of like not just for me, but for everyone around me. So yeah. I'm learning to be more true to myself, which is the Emperor's clothes thing that you were showing.
Yes.
Through the other one. So it doesn't matter how many people laugh at me. Like I need to just make sure I just put some puff my chest out and just keep walking. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
So
yes.
Yeah.
But the cord cutting that we did would have worked a lot. You would have shed a lot of that already.
Yeah, I've shed a lot. It's just it's the back part. Like it's in the depths kind of thing, where I like go too deep down. There's a lot more, so I gotta pull out the rest of that gunk, and then I'm free as a cucumber kind of thing. So yeah,
you'll do it.
I'm doing really well, and I have a lot of good support and good company. So yeah,
good. Phil, would you like one? You've given other people readings. Would you like one?
Oh, I've already had one. Greg gave me a really great one, and I think I understand where I need to go ahead and do this video with her, even though I'm kind of thinking, do I really want to put my head out there to get punched? But hey, what the heck? It's a good hard Norwegian head.
Again, I'll say be original. Be happy to be original, to be you.
Oh, I am so firmly in me now, there isn't anything else to be.
That's right. Is there anybody else who would like a reading? No? I'm done then. You want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rarely ever ask for a reading.
I know, you don't.
Actually, this might be the first one I've requested from you that I haven't paid for.
Oh, we do them together, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do them together.
But, when you give free readings, I never ask for one.
No, you don't. It's true. Are you going to pick your one as well, Gabby?
Oh, yeah. Gotta play around with this. Gotta get some practice in, right?
What I figured. I get some practice.
So who's the one we're pointing towards?
Greg.
Greg? Okay.
Yes.
That's it. I'm done. It's all going to be fabulous. That's it.
What did you get? I didn't see it.
It's the sun.
Sorry. Yeah.
You've got to break free from something. It's to do with something that is kind of shackling you to it at the moment, but that will break free. You will unshackle, okay? And that's the key. And finding your true self. This is you being happy with you, being centered. Find your feisty self, okay? So ignore the fact that's feminine. It's about getting, determined to get what you want and to go further. So it's not just about working hard for the now. It's about looking at where you're going, looking at what is it that Gregg wants for his future. Where do you want to go? What do you want? Because lots of people want to support you where you want to go. You've got to decide, maybe because you're always thinking of other people and how you can help other people, I know this to be true because I do it. It's now time for you to actually say, these are the things that actually I do want to do. I've always wanted to do this, and I've always wanted to do this. So it's like you need to actually say that now.
Okay. Those were great cards.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And what's funny is when we do readings for each other, it's so easy to get inside your head because it's in, whatever's inside of my head is inside of yours. I know what you're thinking. Yeah.
I know.
Sarah wants a reading. She just wrote it.
Yes, I got it. Okay, no problem.
So what do you have, Gabby?
Fun ones. Some good fun ones. Emotional, financial, on top of the world, and some new cards I haven't pulled out of my Oracle card yet. That's awesome. All right, fun stuff. Okay, so I leave my layout a little differently, Allie, but it's because it kind of felt right. So
No, I'm not saying anything. It's
no, I'm just letting you know that kind of. Okay, so you got the Six of Pentacles. If you can see that. Sorry, this is really bright in here. And this one has to do with you have some good things coming to you financially. It can either come unexpectedly, or sometimes you might be borrowing some money from somebody, or even maybe paying off debt that you've been collecting, and it's finally going to be making you feel free. And it was all done in precious time. You did it in a way that it didn't hurt you, but it did make it a little bit tough sometimes. But at the end, you gained freedom. So that's good there. Then you got the on top of the world card, where basically everything is going your way. Changes are happening, but not bad changes. They're always going to be positive, as long as you keep navigating with some tree wisdom. So the fairies are going to help you out, it seems. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute will reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So it's like your inner heart, like your inner intuition, like making sure that your intuition, you listen to it. Don't let it be silenced by your worries or your thoughts that are not letting you show your real light, your real true self. You got the Five of Cups, which involves a little bit of hesitance, but your emotions are trying to figure out if they want to stay in the position that they're in, or if they want to move forward into something more positive. And there's also time for new beginnings. You're going to have a new beginning where these emotions are going to vanish. The ones that are bad and negative, they will not be there any longer, because the new beginning will sprout more joy if you allow it to come through. You would protect and nurture your ideas as if it was a child, just like Brittany. So try to remember it like that.
Okay. It's awesome.
And then you got one more.
Okay.
And you got the Chariot. So just a little bit of self-discipline, some traveling maybe, and try to keep everything in line. Don't let it go from one side to another. Try to keep it all where it's in the straight path that you need it to be at. And pretty much everything that you've been wanting to accomplish, or you've been striving towards, a relationship wise or financially or for personal gain, just enough where everything's in the right order. You just need to have more hope. Remember that the spark of hope is eternal. So no matter how far away hope is, you can always see it, either in symbolism or in just everyday life. So there you go.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of truth in there, especially the new beginnings. Allie and I have been talking about a number of things. There's some things that you guys don't even know about yet that we've been talking about that are really exciting.
It's weighing on you a lot.
There's a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there always is, and Allie and I are both workaholics, so we're kind of used to having a lot on our plates. So we'll get through it.
Yeah, nothing's too difficult for two unstoppable duos.
Right.
Yeah, we're determined. Gabby, honestly, the way you read those was brilliant. It just flowed. The way you worded everything was brilliant. So,
okay,
like I'm saying,
awesome.
all it is to do with working out a layout. Does that make sense? You need a layout for now, so that you can, because any psychic can say anything about the future.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to know if it's right or not. But you have to be right in the now. So you need a layout for the now, and then you need a layout for then the future.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to keep with the mindset of your past, present, and future, and the outcome card. So, but it's funner to do with two decks. I don't know what the deal is. Like, it feels like it completes the story more.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep, it does work out really nicely. Two decks.
Yeah, it seems to me the more decks you have, the more it gives more expansion to the reading. Yeah,
because they all offer something different. So Sarah, you ready? Okay. So if you tune in with me as I tune in with you, are you tuning in to Sarah as well?
If that's okay, I don't want to intrude.
No, God, no. We work together. Yeah.
Okay.
More the merrier. The birds are singing here. It's like 3:45 a.m.
Yeah,
okay, so Sarah, basically I'm seeing links with love life, okay, here, and there's a feeling of isolating yourself. So I don't know, it's like I could read these several different ways. On one way I could feel that there might be a relationship issue. Does that make sense, that something's happened? And another way I could think that you actually don't want a relationship and you're hiding yourself away. I'm going to leave it to you to decide what that is, okay? As long as you understand, yourself, what they get at. Because I don't need to know. And it's a bit personal for me to know. Do you know what I mean? So I can see that you've got this feisty energy, though. I know you said you're shy, but you have got this kind of kick-ass female energy, okay? This warrior woman energy, you've got that. And I think you've forgotten how to use it. You've kind of put her in a box for a bit. Do you see what I mean? Because that could be because maybe it was inconvenient for that side of you to come out. Maybe, you've forgotten what it's like. Does that make sense for, that feisty you? So it's like you're needing to now blend with it, blend with that energy, start, dusting that off and realizing that you have got so much to offer the world, not just the people around you. You've got lots of insights, you've got lots of ideas. I feel that when there's lots of conversations here, there's so much that you want to interject, but you don't. Sometimes you hold back, and I feel that this will all start to change. I can see you're better than you were. Does that make sense? So I feel as if you're worse than this. Does that make sense? But I want to go back further than that. Does that make sense? Further than that, I'm seeing this feisty energy. So, I mean, then something happened in between, and now it's coming back.
Yeah, I was sick for a very long time, so
Ah.
I wasn't well enough to fight for myself at all. So
Yes.
now that I'm starting to regain my health, I'm regaining like all the passion and fire that used to drive me when I was younger. But it's been, 10, 15 years since I have felt well enough to even like sit up and interact with people. So
Well done then. Well done you. So that's a good thing. It's like, it's igniting that fire, and you just got to keep stoking the flames. Do you see what I mean? You've just got to keep, try not to hold back when you've got this really strong feeling to go forward. Does that make sense? To say something. The secret is to not say, oh, I'll say something in a minute. Does that make sense? It's like, yes, because I feel that that's the way that you're going to keep moving forward. You've got such a lot of psychic energy as well. You're very good. You've got the third eye wide open. Just I mean, so you're very, very psychic.
is that the magician card?
It's the Hierophant.
Oh, okay.
Hierophant.
My card.
Yeah. It's like you've got it. You've so got it. I feel that there's some sort of meeting coming up. This could be doctor, solicitor, bank manager, estate agent, something like that coming up. And I feel that there's an independence feeling here, where you either got to go to the meeting on your own. The meeting might be about being independent, or you've got to show that you can be independent. There's so many different meanings, scenarios to these two cards. Do you understand what it means? You don't have to tell me, but do you understand what that means?
No, not
Okay.
really.
So let's have a look and see what this meeting is, okay? Now, the card that's come up for the future is linked with money, okay? So that's linked with money. So we could be talking about a money matter. Does that make sense? Like a chance to earn money, a chance to sort money out in some way, okay? Get more money for yourself. But we'll see if that might be a separate thing. So I've asked the question, what's this meeting about? Okay, so it's indicating that there has to be, this is to do with trapped anger or trapped frustrations, having to hold back your temper or hold back, the reason why you're feeling angry. I feel that you've had to walk sideways around your life. Does that make sense? It's like you've seen your life, if you like, change so much. So I think it's something to do with your health, the meeting, but it says that, you're onwards and upwards. Does that make sense? It's like going forward. You can see the clear skies ahead of you. Don't look back. But I do think that there's somebody who needs to be told that they did wrong. Okay, so I don't know if you were, wrongfully diagnosed, or there was something wrong that happened, okay, to you health-wise. But this to me indicates that you're going to take that leap of faith. It's about money, okay? It's about, and I think it's linked with your health matters as well.
Great, thank you.
Okay. But it's a good thing. I'm saying it's a good, there's good outcome for it. But it's not an easy pathway to go down. It's quite a long-winded process.
When you said it was a leap of faith and it's about money, I got this really loud, high-pitched frequency in my right ear. It's spot on. Leap of faith.
Right.
You're going to do something that you're probably going to question, but do it. It's the right thing. And it will bring you that money.
Wheel of Fortune. Things turning out better than you thought. Yeah. What are you getting, Gabby?
Literally, we pulled the exact same cards, just
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. But in a different perspective.
Okay.
Mostly on the emotional level. 7 of Cups, Princess of Cups, and Prince of Cups. And then there's like the corresponding of it all kind of just is like the settling part of like trying to figure out the decision that helped her push through not wanting to hide herself anymore, which was the health situation, but also her healing process in the past. It would have been more towards this one's called stargazing.
Yeah,
you can see that, Sarah.
Yeah, I can see that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful
Yeah.
cards.
When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So I think in the past, you made that decision to look into something that was bothering you about your health. Emotionally, it was just nagging at you, and your intuition kind of helped you push that direction where you needed to go, as like going to the doctor, finding the right support to help you in that department. At the same time, it gave you like a renewal of yourself.
I had a professional astrology reading.
Yeah.
So the
something
stargazing for sure. Yeah, and it helped put some insight into where I was missing the wound that really needed to be focused on. So the stargazing card is definitely triggering something inside of me.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, it seems like that changed like your whole entire outcome for yourself, because it gave you an actual like roadmap or blueprint for what you really needed to do for yourself.
I started reading my own chart for myself, and then after a few years of studying and reading it, for this past birthday, I had a professional reading, which helped me just reaffirm that I was on the right track and that I may feel alone, but I am guided by the divine to heal myself in order to then give this gift to the world. I believe that's what I'm being called to do. So,
have you thought about numerology?
I love astrology and tarot and numerology.
Yeah,
and any
something
kind
about
of
numerology. There's something about numerology that will help trigger what's coming up in the future. So look into that. That might exactly give you the coordinates of instruction of what you need to do in the sense of the future wise. In the present though, you're starting to have a new relationship with yourself emotionally, where I think it's where you're starting to like understand like the littlest things that you weren't really looking at the time. Tuning into yourself.
Is that the 3 of Cups?
Princess of Summer.
Princess. Okay.
It's like you're just starting to like feel yourself out a little more. You didn't really like it's an inexperienced feeling. Like it's like when you first make your first like kiss to a boy or something, like that kind of like energy kind of thing going on. But like to be able to feel one with yourself again, you need to go outside, explore those new avenues of yourself, make yourself feel whole again. Don't wait. Try to get yourself into a habit of becoming like like going on a bike ride, or like something that will give you a little bit of grounding, but at the same time give you a rush of just oneness with everything, if that makes sense. I don't know, but that's what it feels like. It's popping out for it, this one. Your future, it's gonna be like a roller coaster ride, but in a good way, like exciting, because you got the Prince of Cups. So a little bit of sassiness with a hint of like just a little bit of what is it? Kind of dramatic, but in a good way where it's gonna like give you like this opportunity to show a little bit of charisma towards yourself in an emotional way, but at the same time you're gonna have a fun time with it. It's gonna be a good ride, but you have to make sure you're wishing wisely about what you want emotionally for yourself, because only you truly know what you really want. The universe can only help you so far. So if this is what you truly desire emotionally to make yourself whole again, you might want to make sure that it's concrete inside you so that you can give out the right manifestation for what you're desiring for yourself. Practical steps to make your dream come true is what the end of this says. So, and then for the outcome, this is where I told you, Allie, we kind of matched up. So, King of Pentacles.
Yes.
So you know what you want. You know where to get it. It's going to come to you in a lot of different forms. It seems like this one, it's already there. It's just, you have to like ring for the bell for the servants to come bring it in, kind of thing. Like,
bring me my scepter, bring me my crown.
yes, exactly. Like you have to ask for it. There's like the sassiness on his face is just priceless. If you don't show off that sass just enough, it's not going to come to you the way you want it to, but it really will if you actually ask the question for it. Like the finances will come in, the jobs that you're wanting will come in, things that you're really hoping for your future that will make it stabilized will come in. You just got to dig deep, hidden depths. You got to find out what really needs to come to light that's been hiding in the back of your mind, which you're already doing with your astrology chart and with everything else you're trying to push towards just to keep yourself in a good path. So once you expose what's hidden, you can become free.
Yep.
That's what it's trying to let you know. But I hope that wasn't too long. I'm sorry.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Okay,
I feel like
you're
you've been
welcome.
reading me for a while now. So.
Sarah,
And
Archangel Jamuel wanted you to know that the small steps that you've been taking towards yourself and building yourself are going to manifest in lasting happiness. And I'm seeing and feeling just like a whoosh, like a big wind of love that's going to envelop you and just lift you into that permanently. But I want to acknowledge all of your work, doing those small steps and getting to this point because you're about to take off.
thank you.
I can't, I'm just sitting here, just so proud of everyone that, you know, I'm watching like Gabby and I'm watching Stephanie, you know, grow from what we've all been learning from Alison. And I like Gabby, that your first time that you did readings here.
The difference
compared
now.
to now, it's amazing.
You
grown.
wouldn't know the spread I actually had out for the first
Bye,
reading.
Vera.
I literally had oils
Bye.
and crystals
Bye.
out. I was like trying to make sure I kept like myself balanced because I was so nervous.
It's amazing how far you've came, and
yeah,
you're making it sound, now it just seems so natural and it's flowing so much
well
better.
It's all thanks to everyone on 5D and for Allie's guidance on certain things that I was really not sure of, and Jacqueline and Christina and Stephanie's word of encouragement. I've Julie and her awesomeness, and I've gotten tons of even Jenny and Phil, when he brings out his dragon cards, I know something's up, like divinely, like something's up. So like it's so nice to like get that confirmation that like everything's kind of moving in that direction whenever he pulls something like that. It's kind of cool.
Stephanie with the angel energy as well.
Yeah.
So good.
And Phil, he's been here pretty much since day one, giving us card readings. So he's always appreciated, as well as his knowledge and presence. So it's been really fun doing this. I know it's what, 4 o'clock where you're at, Allie? Yeah, I think we should probably wrap it up at, it's getting late for you, really late. I don't know how you do it, but it's amazing. We're all in awe of you.
Oh, I don't know how to cope with all that.
Just take it. Take the love. Take it.
Well, thank you.
So
what I'm doing is natural to me. It doesn't feel an effort. It just doesn't. So it's difficult.
How can people find you on the internet?
I've got a website. Have I got a website or something? I have.
You do? What could that possibly be?
PsychicAllie.net.
And you also have a Facebook page.
I've got a Facebook page, Psychic Allie 121. Yeah. You can come and find me on there. And I do free readings on Tuesday nights. Do that. Only mini ones.
Yeah.
And then I teach free as well on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays we're doing the new psychic development classes. And what else?
Next Saturday we have Tarot 3.
Oh yes, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Yes. We've got I forgot, we've got Claire Edwards and Lisa and Destiny. She's brilliant, lovely future reader. She does card readings and a little bit mediumship. And you've got Claire who does mediumship. So it's tomorrow night. Well, it won't be night for you lot. It's 2:30, I think.
7 p.m. is 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. And so it's £5 or $6. Yeah, and you can do that on PayPal. And like Gabby was saying, you have something coming up next weekend. Must we remind you?
But the trouble is, not everybody can just join in at that stage.
Okay.
It's Tarot 3.
Okay.
You kind of have to know your cards in order to go to the next level. Do you see what I mean? So it's one of those. Okay. Doesn't mean to say you're not going to get something out of it, just still. But I'm not going to be going over all the cards again.
This time it's structured, so we get a little more structure to our layouts and stuff, right, Allie?
I mean, I suppose you could do it with Oracle cards. Just what I mean, if you know your Oracle hard cards, people could still do that. But yeah.
So here's a question for you, Allie. Once you finish this current round of teaching tarot, will you be starting a new cycle of teaching tarot? Okay.
Yeah. Then there's one more after this. There's Tarot 3, and then there's Professional.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I even have Allie's downloaded book from Tarot 3. Tarot 2.
Was that the thing that is that on what I sent you?
You sent me the layout.
The layouts. Can you show me how the layouts came out? Because when I opened them up, they were all over the place.
Oh, it looks fine.
So that's bizarre. Honestly, when I opened these up, I thought, well, I can't use them. That's why I didn't use them today.
Oh, they look fantastic.
Okay.
I'm actually planning to get mine professionally printed out and put into a spiral, so I don't have to jump on the computer, because I never had time to jump on the computer.
Well, the flashcards, make sure that you just laminate them or print them out on card.
Okay.
And then you can cut them up and then you can use them.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I just want to remind you guys too to check out in5d.net for the latest shirts. This is the latest one right here. It's the Earth Element. You don't have to be an Earth sign to appreciate it or buy it. Actually, it's almost camo. God.
Yeah.
Those who hunt, they could wear it as camo.
Either
Well,
that or
I wouldn't go because it looks like a target.
Right?
Here.
But yeah, you can find these and many, many more on in5d.net. Quantum tie-dye. Matter of fact, I'll be working on a lot of ladies' shirts. You're going to be seeing a lot of them uploaded throughout the week. So check them out. Also, join us on In5D Patreon. That's patreon.com/In5D. And be part of our In5D family. That's a great way of helping to support this channel because, as you know, we are heavily shadow banned and any support helps greatly. So on that note, on behalf of Allie and everyone that's joined us, I want to thank everyone for joining us here on Zoom as well as on YouTube and everyone that's watching on the recorded version as well. I'm Gregg from In5D sending you all infinite love and light. Until the next time, namaste.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.